seeing that, I mean, I guess we haven't done it. We haven't done the mission before, obviously,
Not
right?
the band,
But I thought we had, because the first thing I thought of was Puscifer.
Puscifer.
Yo.
I knew that's where you were going with that.
Yeah.
Great song.
It is a great song.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting and thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog.
What up?
I have some trivia for you.
Yeah, you do.
Nova Scotia is Latin for what?
Oh, never thought about it. Is it something to do with Scotland?
You're correct.
Is it like the New Scotland?
New Scotland. You're
Okay.
correct, my
Yeah.
friend. All right. How many colored squares are there on a Rubik's Cube?
Is there? There's 9 on each side.
I used to be able to solve one in 8th grade. Don't ask me to do one now. Can't do it now.
Is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 times 6. So that would be 50. Dang, I suck at math, man. What is it? 50 something?
50 something.
Yeah, 50. 56. 54.
54.
Okay.
54.
Dang, man, numbers like drive me crazy in my head.
All right, how about this one? What candy does E.T. love?
What did he like? M&M's?
Not M&M's.
Reese's.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. It's okay. If you go to a place and it's been like a nuclear bomb just hit it, and it's just a vast
Wasteland.
You got it, my friend. Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you right down in the comment section and over on Patreon. And today, we have another wonderful suggestion from one of our wonderful Patreon members who goes by the name of Stephen Allen.
Yes, shout out to you, Stephen Allen, because you are a loyal Patreon member, my friend. Again, guys, get your video played here today. Become a Patreon member. More on that later in the video. But Stephen Allen has said, listen, man.
Yeah.
Y'all have done a song called The Mission by
Yes, we have.
Y'all should check out a band called The Mission.
Yeah.
You know, whatever I think of when I see Mission, there's two things that pop in my head. It's like a religious person going on there, you know, like
a missionary.
Yes, a missionary.
Yeah.
And then I think of Tom Cruise.
Mission
Two
Impossible.
things that pop in my head.
My first thought was like, what if this is another female band from Mexico? You got The Warning and you got The Mission.
Maybe.
They could play shows together and tour.
Who goes first, The Warning or The Mission? I guess the...
depends on. We don't know anything about The Mission, so that's tough to say. But The Warning is blowing up.
Yeah, they are. That'd be crazy if you got this spot on and it'd be 3 women again, dude. That
would be awesome.
Now, again, this is the beauty of Patreon. You guys, literally, like I've said before, y'all can go in the nooks and crannies and find bands that, you know, we don't see much in the comment section. So becoming a Patreon member, you know, it lets us become exposed to these bands that we aren't familiar with. Now, we don't know where they're from. We don't know who they are. Would you like to take a guess on what Wasteland might be about?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me what genre.
I'll get there. Just give me a second.
Oh, man. I mean, it's maybe post-apocalyptical.
That's when I said drop that nuke. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Now, what genre?
Metalcore.
I'm going to go with, I just want to throw something. I'm going to go with jazz fusion, man.
All right.
Smoke Dog.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Looks like an 80s or 90s commercial by CD. Just said that.
desire lurks beyond good and evil.
It's a group of vampires.
So I dance on the graves where the hallowed fall. Over this land, over this wasteland, over this land, over this wasteland. Distance, you're innocent and pure, and with no shame. The spirit is willing, and the flesh is craved. You tease and you taunt with the pleasure of pain. Over this land, over this wasteland. Over this land, over this
Oh yeah. Those guitar licks.
heaven and hell. I know them well, but I haven't yet made my choice. I'm feeling scared 'cause I'm shouting loud, and no one can hear my voice. I'm walking a tight wire, can't look down. Strung out high above you all. Faithful wind blows through this land. How's my name? How's my over this land? Over this wasteland. Over this land. Over this wasteland. Over this land. Over this wasteland. Over this land. Over this
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You mentioned vampires at the beginning of that. Couldn't you have seen this playing in the Lost Boys movie?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Maybe it was, for all we know.
Probably at the end credits or something.
Yeah.
At the end.
Perfect song for a movie like
Yes,
that.
100%. Especially with the mystique that they have, you know, this particular band and their hats and their glasses. All of them look like what's his name? D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper?
Isn't that his name? The dude. Remember the
dude
sketch?
that jumped out of the.
Yeah,
He
the
didn't
sketch.
have a hat on it. He was
Well,
like
the
a bald
glasses.
dude. Yeah.
It just looked like he would be a part of this band.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Stevie Ray Vaughan with that hat on
yeah.
and the long jacket. But really, I had this misconception of what like post-punk, new wave, synth wave was before we started doing this, because I always thought, the pop rock of the time, the happy dance music of post-punk, but there is a dark side, and we've discovered a lot of these bands doing really dark kind of gothic music in this genre.
We've said that many of times on many, and dude, this is another song that I will say, I know we mentioned it before, but this is one of those songs I wish I was in the club in my late teens, early 20s, and just, because this is one of them dark, mysterious songs that everybody just seems to be. Wasteland.
The lights are real low, maybe a little blue light coming down.
Yes. Got my hat on with my glasses and my trench coat, man.
You feeling like a vampire at that point.
Real, dude. Now, it said the name of the band was The Mission UK. So I'm assuming they're from the United Kingdom.
You would think, yeah.
They're probably from New Jersey, knowing this back in this day and age. Who knows, man?
Asia is not from Asia.
Exactly. Now, we had said, I'm curious on what you're thinking on the lyrics, because I've got like 3, 4, hell, 5 different things that this could possibly be about in my head. Curious what you're thinking.
We were talking about post-apocalyptical at first, so I think this may be something to do with that. Now,
that's one of the things I thought.
He mentions the religious elements too, about I've seen God and the devil, or however he phrased it.
That's the second thing I thought.
I don't know. I think it may be a depiction of a post-apocalyptical world.
Yeah, man, it could be a metaphor as well, because he had said, mixing your pleasures and your pain. I thought, for some reason, Kensington Avenue popped in my head. It's because he had talked about,
it could be like the dark side of town or something, or Skid Row or something.
Yeah, taking substances, and you see it looks everybody.
Oh yeah,
and you got. It could have been that, and then you had mentioned the religious thing and the post-apocalyptic, where maybe a bomb had dropped, or maybe he's talking about society as a whole. It's like, dude, this is a freaking wasteland.
The decline of Western civilization.
Could possibly be, man.
Yeah.
That was the mission that the mission was trying to get out, man.
It's trying to fix everything, man.
100%, man. Stephen Allen. Wait, so I do want to ask you one more question. So the Mission UK, how big do you think they were?
I don't know.
Did this sound familiar to you at all?
I mean, well, the bigger names like Depeche Mode and things like that, we recognized those names before we did this.
Shout out to my dad.
I've never, don't recall. I mean, it's not a name that just stands out that you're gonna remember it months later if you heard it once. You know.
What about the song though? Did the song sound familiar?
No, I don't think I've ever heard it.
Me neither. And that's, for some reason, I feel like this is a song that was either huge in the UK, because you know how we've came across songs that were huge in America, but the artists were from the UK and it didn't pop over there.
It could be that this was a European hit that we just didn't really get much of over here.
Didn't come over to the ATL, but you guys let us know. Stephen Allen, thank you for telling us to check out Wasteland by The Mission. Greatly appreciate it. Again, guys, get your video played here today. Become a Patreon member. It's only $5 a month, and put your video in rotation. We've got suggestions, we've got threads, amongst many other things, but ultimately it helps me and Smokey put these videos out. We do every single day, and Stephen Allen just gave you a prime example as to why that is.
Absolutely.
100%. Guys, let us know what we do next by The Mission down in the comment section. And with that being said, my name's Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Kelly, and we are over
and
out. Deuces! Yeah, boy.
Are they vampires as well?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.